Good day, guys. How are you all doing? So today, currently, it's just me and the Word of Wisdom podcast. So I'm currently trying to learn some things from the big guys in the industry. So let's enjoy and learn together, guys.
Large payouts, but getting consistent, getting some payouts in. What steps are you going to take? Like, what are the go-to steps that you would take to do that over a 90-day period? Anyone can jump in on that.
How much money do I have?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Let's say you had $3,000.
20 Apex accounts.
Are you with all the knowledge we have now?
Yeah, everything. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, 20 Apex accounts for sure.
Yeah, I would say if it's someone who's starting off new, I probably would recommend something that's not a trailing drawdown because they're beginning. I feel like trailing drawdown is more for experienced traders. But if with our knowledge, for sure, I was gonna go straight 20 Apex and.
Yeah, I think it depends on the skill level. Like,
Yeah.
let's say if I was starting over, and I guess depending on how many years of experience I would have, try and choose an account that is easy to pass. That there's no, I guess, rules that are a little bit, I guess, against the trader. I'm not gonna say trailing drawdown is against the trader, but in general, I'd say static accounts are much easier to pass. And let's say if it's the last $3,000, if you want to gamble your last $3,000 and go for it, I respect that. But I would probably go for like a static account and obviously take it slow. Maybe I can only maybe I want to split it up and not copy trade all of those accounts, right? Maybe I want to buy one account, pass one, get the payout, and then slowly start scaling up that way.
Okay.
I'm actually totally with you. Well, I'm with you on that in terms of if I was to start off and I had a very limited amount of time and knowledge in the prop firm game, I would definitely do the one account at first, get that return, and then start buying more. That's how you really maximize your spend and your return from prop firms in general. So say you fail the first one, the second one, but the third one hits, well, you still made 15 times your money.
I think it's also the level of threshold, the comfortability that you have to copy trade them. Because not everybody can copy trade 5-10 accounts and be okay with it, right? When you have one losing trade, it's hitting all 5 accounts, and you have to deal with that, and you have to manage your emotions around that. So I think one account at a time, if I was just getting into the prop space, which essentially is how I started.
I'd say my answer based on me being me and me having $3,000, but I know Riz was getting at the fact that, like, if you're someone that's coming to the prop space and you have a limited amount of money, what should you do? Of course, you should trade an account that is averagely priced with really fair rules that favor the trader. There's tons. You want to get daily pairs, you get TBT. You want to get you want to scale up and move to a live account, you can pick anyone. So like I think there are tons and tons of options out there.
Guys, just see how simple this guy is. Just see how he dressed. Just his t-shirt. But where the money is hidden. See this watch here. This watch is Richard Mille. So this one no, this one be the money. But see now he just dress very simple, stress free, no issues, no nothing. Just his t-shirt, his pants trouser, his Crocs and his glasses. But this watch you can this watch here, this one no be small money.
Of course, if you can get one payout with one account and you can do it consistently for, I don't know, let's say 20 days and get a couple of payouts behind you, sure, you can swing big and go for Apex, and deal with the trailing drawdown, because it is hard, it's not easy. But yeah, there's just tons now. Like, when we got started, it was like Top Step, a few others, Apex, there are so many now that you can really, find a place that has rules that suits you. And if you don't find a place that doesn't have those rules, then you can deposit all of the money you would to them into your live account, and if you don't like that, then maybe trading isn't for you.
Yeah, and just to go off that, we have so many great companies now that all pay, and they pay, quickly. It's very odd that we would have like that bad apple. I mean, and when it does happen, everybody knows about it. But right now, a lot of companies in the future space, most of them are good.
Yeah, I think we're spoiled, to be honest, because I've been trading since 2011. You've been trading for a long time. You've been trading for a long time. I didn't have access to capital like this. So I think right now it is easier than ever to get funded, and to become a full-time trader, just because there's so much access to leverage. And yeah, there's tons of companies out there. There's great options. But I definitely think we're spoiled a bit.
Oh, there's no definite. It's 100%. Yeah.
And there's advantages to simulated accounts. Simulated fills
Oh yeah, sure.
are the greatest thing ever. When you move to a live brokerage account and you start to learn this.
Well, some people are taking advantage of the fills, though, right?
Yes.
Start doing 27
It's re-
minis on silver. Yeah,
Yes.
right.
I mean, it's really difficult to take like I guess like the sim field thing is a CFD like byproduct. It is really hard for the average person to take advantage of CME sim fills.
Yeah.
Because all it is like the advantage there is just if you want to trade 15 at a level there's only one, you're going to get filled on all of them and it may react off that one. That's like the manipulation. You're not really doing anything else. It's not like you're sitting in the book waiting to get filled like everyone else. So a real book could only fill like 25%, but you could get half your position filled in sim. It's like it's way different. But let's be honest, 99% of people are never ever going to experience that problem. So
Do you think that, well, actually, an interesting question that's come up a few times in terms of how many of you are copy trading across multiple firms versus trading them individually?
I trade all my firms, so I copy all my accounts in one firm, but I never cross copy between firms.
Interesting.
So I have, whatever it is now, the numbers, eight firms. I will do 8 separate groups of copy trading, just because the risk of failure at that point is so low. If one firm fails, I will still have 7 that keep going forward. My whole thing is I just want one army to keep going forward. And if for instance, Apex, I had a bad morning, I'll have TPT that did amazing, and my return on that will be 40 times what I paid for Apex.
And I agree with what he said here, and I'll take a step further. When I'm trading a prop firm, I have a goal for the prop firm. For Apex, I had an uncapped goal. I was like, I want to get to my uncapped payout. For TPT is my next prop firm that I really want to scale up to and get like $1 million on their live account. So I don't really trust copy traders, because one issue, your whole entire system could get messed up. I don't even trade multiple prop firms at the same time. That's just how I've always been. I always focus on one prop firm until I reach what goal I want to reach. And I'm probably leaving a lot of money on the table by not trading, let's say, Top Step and TPT at the same time. But for me, mentally, that's just better for me, is just trading one single prop firm, focusing on that, hitting my goal, and then I move on to the next one. And if there's no end goal with the one, like let's say take Profit Trader, they're not going to cut me off or anything like that because it's a live account, then I will just keep pushing that, because I enjoy trading my personal live account the most, right? Whether it's options, whether it's futures trading, I prefer doing that. So I use a prop firm to get basically extra leverage, but I don't mix and match any prop firms. Just focus on one until I get to my goal, and then I can move on to the next one if they cut me off or whatever the case may be.
I was trading cross firms, but I had a limit. Like, you don't want to be managing too many firms and then have to worry about all the different rule discrepancies. So at most, I was probably trading between 3 separate firms at a given time.
Yeah, similar to Emil. I don't cross firm copy trade, right? Copy trade with the same firm, but so if I have like 5 different funded accounts across different firms, I'll focus on like 1 or 2 for the day. I don't trade every prop, because for me, I don't see that many trades. I try to take 2 or 3 trades on average, and if I'm trading more, I'm just over trading. Just personally for my strategy, there's not that many opportunities in a day.
same really. I just trade all of them. I just use Tradeovate. Well, my trade copier uses Tradeovate's Rizdom, so I'm just able to pick how much I wanna,
But I just like how calm this guy is. See, this guy is very calm and he's very, very rich. I'm not gonna lie, this guy is very, very rich.
make on certain accounts on certain days or do whatever, and at some point those accounts will get trailed out based on either a bad day or a good day, protecting my downside and my upside, and then I just trade my live account. Again, I'm trying to trade a lot less this year. I'm trying to protect like a lot of energy, and I don't want to be logging into 5 different accounts because I don't want to blow them up. But if I blow all of them up for whatever reason, then I had a really bad time in my live account, and like ultimately I'm trying to compound my gains. And okay, fine, I could be smart and try and avoid my losses, like avoid the losses or spread the losses out, and I get why people do it. I just don't have the energy to do that, and I can afford to do it ultimately.
How many of you have live accounts that's separate to your private prop firm accounts, like your own personal life?
Yeah, I have a live account. I think it's at a certain point it's necessary because you have all this money coming in from prop firms, and you can also leverage yourself much higher in a live account anyway. I mean, with most firms, well, now a lot of firms don't have consistency rules, but they do have payout caps. And with a live account, you can just keep adding into a winning position and have those big outstanding days where you will get paid out that money no matter what.
Does everyone have a live account?
Yeah, that's all I trade is.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Mine's not like a large live account, just because I reset it. I'll keep like 50 to 100 in there. Try and run it up or withdraw it the same month or each quarter. But I typically don't keep a lot of capital in a live account, unless your goal is really to compound to, a large amount. For me personally, I just keep enough in there for margin.
Yeah, and I agree with you in keeping a certain amount because like one bad day, all it takes is completely
one
wipe
swan
out
event that
Yeah.
you're not in control of.
Exactly right. So I only try to keep as much as I can stomach in one single day. Because I was trading my day trading portfolio. I was like, okay, I was trading with $500, and I took a step. I'm like, if I lost this right now, how would I feel? And I don't think I could take this loss.
And the
So
thing is, you don't need the 500.
exactly right. You only
trading
need
that size.
50 to
So thank you guys for watching. I know definitely you must have learned one or two things. Thank you guys. See you in another video. And if you like this video, just write it in the comment section. I will be uploading videos like this one. Because me, I always watch all these podcasts. Thank you guys. Peace out.